Looking at our original design, so we've got a pretty good similar type design here to the website, and of course we could still apply some tweaks and fixes to really customize it and get it looking the way that we want it to look. But essentially what we've done is we've created a 3-page website, and we've got the ability to actually customize each and every one of these pages. We're using a shared CSS file in order to provide all of the styling for the website. And the good thing about it is this allows us to keep it uniform. So let's say we want to change our footer to red, we could easily do that, update our style.css, and that would update it across our entire website. So we customized it to be mobile ready, and we can update the size of it. So we can update the size of it, and we can see how it's going to look on different devices. So we see that it's fully responsive, and whenever we resize it, the menu gets presented in different ways, and so on. So we've got a few different looks and feels to the website depending on what size screen. And then of course this again can be customized and adjusted as needed. And we see that all the different pages, they get presented differently, and they fully functional within mobile and laid out, and they work properly and get displayed out properly. So we've got a contact area here, 100% going across 100% when we have our submenu, so it still looks nice and neat. We've got our images. Whenever we shrink that down, whenever we shrink down our available space on our page, then they restack really nice and neatly in order as well. And whenever we do have more real estate available to us, then they stack in a 2-column format and so on. And this could even be adjusted if we wanted to go to 3 columns and so on. So this all depends on what size of images we want to utilize within our website. So usually what I like to do is just stick with a 2-column, because you generally, when you get to the biggest size, so some of these images are getting to be full size, and because we had images that were 350, we don't really have that much space to play with. So all the images were different sizes, and so we had to accommodate that when we were doing our web build. And essentially this is a 2-column website, and if we wanted our footer to come out of there, we could just move that out of that wrapper area that we had that's setting that default width size and so on. We've got our logo up here. We made some adjustments, brought in some Google fonts, and it's pretty much ready to go. And of course you can take the source code, customize it yourself, and see what you can make happen within your own CSS customizations by adding that into the website, the web template, and continuing to build out different styles and different versions of this website. And the jQuery portion of the course, so we did go over it rather quickly, and it's not a necessity in order to understand jQuery in order to utilize this menu, or if you've got a really small website and if you don't mind updating it yourself within the source code, setting those selected classes depending on what page you're on, that's always an option as well. So not a necessity, but jQuery really does provide that really neat added functionality, and quite a lot you can do with jQuery. So if you are looking to learn more about jQuery, it's always a great resource to have and to be able to utilize whenever you're doing your website development.